I'm out. But again, this is where the right tool comes in. We put this equation into a filter search. That filter search helps us see that this company, though trading at 23, is actually worth 51, and it gives us that margin of safety. Right? If you look at this company, we got to go back to step number 1. We got to make sure it's a healthy business. 14 out of 20, check. And just based on those two pieces of information, we see that this company runs from $23 up to $55. That is a good trade. Having the right knowledge, being able to take action with the right tools. Same is true on the other side. Here's GM. Actual price is $54. Projected value is only $11. Wait, why? Let's look under the hood. That was a car joke. Some of you guys got it. 4 out of 20. Not a healthy business. And so, not a healthy business, not on sale, and you look at this chart and see where it goes. This thing started at 54, it drops to $11. Ouch. But not me. I'm an options trader. You guys know why I like trading options? Because they give me options. I can trade this chart to the downside. Right? This is something we're going to teach in our class, and you can learn. I love having those options. Instead of just settling for an 80% loss, or better yet, not getting into it all. Guys, those are just hacks number 1 and number 2. I told you the third hack is the most important. You're going to want to pay attention to this one. This is the question I get from everybody when they learn what I do. They ask me, Ben, where do I buy and where do I sell? You guys want to learn where to buy and where to sell? Timing is important. But in order to do that, we have to ask this question. We got to start with why. Why do prices go up and go down? Well, the answer is a biblical principle. First mentioned, book of Exodus. It's this idea of supply and demand. That's what we're going to get into it. But when we understand that, we got to ask, wait, what's causing this? Well, it's not you and I who move the market. We don't, with our small orders. I remember when I first ordered Google, called my broker and I ordered 3 shares. It's like, call me for 3 shares? We don't move the market. We don't have big orders. You know who moves the markets? Banks and institutions, the big boys. They're putting in 1 million shares, 10 million shares. And this creates incredible supply and demand. So we need to think and act like the institutions. We don't want to take them on. We want to go with them. And so we follow these institutional orders. Because the institutional orders represent what I'm going to teach you guys here, the core component to what makes the market turn up and down. And that is a biblical principle. That's the principle of supply and demand. When there's